So at FitShop, I would say there's a lot. I mean, we do focus on, I think, what most people request, which is, face sculpting, body sculpting, hair restoration. But I think for us, it's really just trying to learn, I guess, about our clients, getting to know them. Most of our clients become our friends, and that's probably one of the things I love the most, as we really try to keep a genuine interest in what each one of them are doing outside of FitShop. So that way they understand we don't just, I guess, respectfully treat them as like a number. We want to get to know them. We really want to build a relationship and hopefully help them in every way we can, which is ultimately our goal. So I'd definitely say that's probably the biggest thing that sets us apart is our ability to, I guess, go the extra mile to get to know them and make them feel special, not just from the treatments, just from the conversations we have. So if you've been somewhere and they told you that you couldn't be helped or they couldn't help you with whatever your specific goal is, I would say, come to me. I mean, I've pretty much worked on anything you could imagine, and I've heard it numerous times where they go places. I'm not saying that they're giving misinformation. Maybe they're just respectfully afraid to do the treatment. But for me, I've done thousands of treatments, so I don't really feel there's somebody I can't help. If there's a problem and I can visually see the problem, I'm very certain that I have a machine that can fix it, and without telling you I can't do it. And I've done thousands of hours of training, not to mention I've worked on thousands of faces. So for me, I feel very comfortable and confident that I can really help anybody that steps in here that shows me something that needs to be fixed. I think the thing I love the most about the job is being able to help people. It's really the whole reason I do this. I've been in business for over 20 years, and it started off as me just being an overweight person trying to make changes on myself, and realizing that I was doing them all incorrectly because I didn't have a place that would give me guidance. So to be able to give people the guidance and make sure it's safe, they're not causing any harm. I know I've said this before, but I only use FDA-approved machines because they are the safest. I think that's the thing I love, is to be able to produce results that are so life-changing without any complications and just boost people's confidence and make them feel good about themselves. Some of our clients will come in here and they just got divorced, or whatever the case is, they decided they had health concerns that they all of a sudden want to make a change in their life so they can spend more time with their grandkids or even kids. So to be able to give them that initial step to show them like this is a safe way to go, it's very rewarding, to say the least. If you're ready to get a hold of us or ready to get started, just give us a call, 505-872-3348. Our website's probably the simplest way because it goes over everything I just went over, gives videos, shows you everything. That's FitShopNM.com, so FitShopNM for New Mexico.com. But yeah, you just set up a free assessment. I do everything at first when I get to meet you. There's no charge. I just want to get to know your goal, get to know you, really understand the reasons, time frames that you might be needing to do this. Maybe a family reunion, I don't know, high school reunion. Like I said, you got divorced, you really want a life change, or you just want to feel better about yourself. That's really the whole thing I want to do, is get to know you so I can make sure that your goal becomes a reality. So what can you expect when you walk in through the front door of FitShop Med Spa? An instant greeting, just a warm welcoming. We really love all our clients. It's one of the things that we really cherish as each and every one of our clients. A very presentable, beautiful place. We really want you to understand, like, this is not just like a med spa, but more like an experience is what I want to call it. So that way when you come in here, everybody gets to know you by first name. We get to know you, your kids, your grandkids, whatever you want to talk to us about. But I think the most important thing that you'll get from FitShop are results that are permanent or really catered towards your goal. It's not my job. I tell my clients to tell you what you should look like. It's your job to tell me, and my job is just to make that a reality. So that's really what you would expect when you come into FitShop. It's great. At FitShop, we have a few different options for payments. Of course, there's traditional cash, credit cards. We also offer financing, though. A lot of people love that option because it's typically 0% interest for 24 months. You could also pick different options too. So I think the biggest thing for me is ensuring that I create a treatment plan that gets you to your goal. And then once we figure out the price that's going to take to get there, because I don't want to just do a treatment plan that's not realistic or going to make you happy, then we could figure out if you prefer to pay cash, card, or use our financing system, which is 0% interest. The way I know a plan is right for you is by getting to know you, your needs, asking you a lot of questions, because I really want to understand what is it you exactly want to see. I also have about 2,000 before and after pictures of clients. I'd love to give a base idea, so when you look at that client, is that what you're envisioning? If not, like I said, I got about 2,000 other ones you can pick from, so that way me and you could be on the same page. Or really just sort of understand, from my viewpoint, what are you envisioning when it comes to the next 2 months, 3 months? because that's typically how long I like for a treatment plan to last, is about 6 to 8 weeks. So FitShop is extremely affordable compared to any other med spa out here, but a lot of times we're compared to like plastic surgery. We're probably about 1/10 of the cost. So when it comes to affordability, not to mention really no side effects when it comes to the comparing of a plastic surgeon, we're a lot more affordable. We're still going to produce similar, if not better results, but there's going to be no complications when it comes to like the infections and scarring and things like that. And no downtime, of course. That's the most important part.